Morning everyone. Today we will discuss about the components of communication process. First, let me introduce to you the 5 components of communication process. They are the sender, the receiver, message, channel, and the feedback.
I am Klaresa Aspabo of BSTEM 1A, and here's my part. In communication, the sender is the individual or entity who originates the message. This person has a particular idea or concept that they wish to convey to others. The sender encodes the idea into a message, which can be verbal, non-verbal, written, or visual.
Hi, I'm Trisha Biaco. The sender. The sender then transmits his message through a communication channel such as speaking, writing, or body language. The message is intended for a receiver who decodes or interprets the message. In the context of communication, the sender is the person who initiates and transmits the message. The sender has a thought or information that they want to share with someone, which could be an idea or a feeling, a request, or anything else that can be communicated. The sender needs to encode this information into a message that can be understood by the receiver. This could involve choosing the right words for a speech, writing an email, creating a piece of art, or even using body language.
Once the message is encoded, the sender uses a channel to send it to the receiver. This could be speaking for verbal messages, writing for written messages, or any other method of communication. The goal of the sender is to convey their messages as accurately and effectively as possible, so that the receiver understands the information as it was intended. This often involves considering the receiver's perspective and context when crafting the message.
Receiver. The receiver is the person for whom the message is intended. This person is charged with decoding the message in an attempt to understand the intentions of the source. In our example above, you as the receiver may understand the overall concept of your friend scoring a goal in hockey and envision the techniques your friend used.
However, there may also be some information you do not understand, such as a certain term, or perhaps your friend describes some events in a confusing order. One thing the receiver might try is to provide some kind of feedback to communicate back to the source that the communication did not achieve full understanding and that the source should try again.
Message. Message is a communication or statement that conveyed from one person or group to another. It is the information that the sender is relaying to the receiver. It is also the knowledge, idea, feeling, or emotion that are sent from the sender.
It is generally transmitted verbally or in writing. A message can also be sent via a look or a gesture. In today's world, people tend to use email to send a short message. But in the old days, pre-internet and when the post was faster, people tend to use the art of letter writing to send a message.
Channel. The channel refers to the medium or method used to transmit the message from the sender to the receiver. It can be a face-to-face conversation, phone call, email, social media, or any other medium of communication.
Feedback. Feedback is the response given by the individual who received the message. This can be verbal or non-verbal cues. Without feedback, communication is nothing more than information because it gives the sender the opportunity to analyze the effect of the message. It can be more forward, involving specific thoughts or pushback on what one party has said. Also, it helps the sender to ensure that the recipient has interpreted the message correctly.
So everyone, that's all for our reporting of Group 1. We explained the components of communication process. The communication process consists of several components. First, there is the sender who initiates the message. Then hence is the message itself, which is the information being conveyed. Next, there is the channel, which is the medium through which the message is transmitted. After that, there is the receiver, who receives the message and interprets its meaning. And finally, there is feedback, which is the response or reaction of the receiver to the message. All of these components work together to ensure effective communication between individuals.